Fela Kuti, no introductions needed, legend, icon, cultural phenomenon, and the founder of Afrobeats, universally recognized as such. The late Fela Kuti was an enigma. He was everything to Nigeria. He suffered for his convictions. Not many do. He suffered physically. He suffered mentally, perhaps even psychologically. But his legacy is secure. His legacy is absolutely secure. His legacy is secure in Nigeria. His legacy is secure in New York, France, Germany, wherever. And he will be honored at the Grammy Awards in February 2026 as he joins the pantheon of greats and honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Of course, years ago, Zone B, the album, was inducted in the Hall of Fame at the Grammys. Great album, you should check it out. But this video is not about Fela the artist, the man or the icon. This video, I'd like to just play a little bit from his daughter, his first daughter, Yeni Kuti, as she responds to the Wizkid and Seun mess. That's what I'll just call it. The Wizkid and Seun Kuti mess. Seun Kuti is the last born of Fela Kuti, the late Fela Kuti, and there was an online feud between him and Seun Kuti, him and Wizkid. They went back and forth. Both of them exchanged words that, both of them really should know better. But how Fela got into the mix, I don't know. And Wizkid responded to saying he was better than Fela, which I think is absolute nonsense. But let's listen to Yeni's take. I liked her maturity and the way she handled this as an elder sister and the first child of Fela really should, by wading into the controversy. Let's get into it.
Thank you for staying with us. So yesterday we started this topic about Wizkid claiming to be greater than the legendary Fela Kuti. And we took initial thoughts, and just our initial thoughts yesterday, and the streets went a-buzzing. But today we decided that we'll come back and discuss deeply the conversation that we just started yesterday. As you know, just to give a little background for those who may have not been following the story, this all started when Wizkid's fans began comparing their idol to Fela. Then Seun Kuti, the son of Fela, stepped in, warning them to stop the comparison and repeatedly emphasizing Fela's unmatched greatness. As this continued, Wizkid now jumped into the fray by dropping a statement where he claimed he is bigger than Fela. And because of that, of course, social media everywhere, went, I would say, crazy. Everybody was talking about everybody, the Wizkid fans versus Seun Kuti. And, we just felt that it is important to just dig a little further and understand a bit, get a bit more perspectives on the matter. And so for us, we would like you, of course, to join the conversation by calling us on the usual numbers, and you can tweet to us at TVC Connect using the hashtag #YourViewOnTVC. YK, yesterday we started this conversation. We did it just, it took just a few comments that we made, but we feel that this is a conversation that needs to be broadened, really. If there are lessons to learn from this, let's learn it, and things that we can do differently, maybe going forward. I don't know if you have any initial thoughts, because you were not here, and then I'll ask PC as well.
No, my thoughts are very, mine are just, when two giants fight, it's the grass that suffers. Mm-hmm. In this situation, is the Nigerian reputation that is suffering, because we are now seen as a people that do not respect our icons, that will not respect, because whichever way you look at it, this one is bigger than Fela, that one is bigger. Whichever way you look at it, he started a genre of music. He's an icon. And so, if you have a problem, why are you attacking him as a He has done his own. He has gone. Do you know, what people don't understand is that Fela has been there 27 years. 27 years. And you are still mentioning his name. That is just answer to his greatness.
Yeah.
Who has been there even 10 years that they are calling now? I can mention 10. Nobody mentions their names. Whether it's a politician, whether it's a musician, whether it's anything. But Fela, 27 years. And they are still calling his name. That is testament to his greatness. So let us just respect that. Fight yourselves, you that you are alive. When you are not walking dead, fight yourselves that are alive and leave the man that has done his own and gone. You know, I refuse to enter this some of the insults that they are hurling. I mean, one and that one, because I love Wizkid a lot. You know, Wizkid he's my party now. He's my small friend. You know, we've come a long way together. I remember when he started at Shrine. He was a backup singer at the Shrine during celebration. So there is no way I can ever not like Wizkid. I like him. And I wish at the beginning he had quickly put a stop to it. You know, but he didn't. Let's mend fences. Let all of us, we are one people.
Yeah.
We are just about to go and celebrate our icon at the Grammy, and you're all doing all this as if you are trying to dirty. It's not Fela or Fela's family you are dirtying. It's Nigeria.
Yeah.
Do you see Bob Marley's people
Perspective.
do that? They don't do that. Yeah. Do you see them watching Miriam Makeba or Hugh Masekela? Or you know, on Nelson Mandela? No, but they don't. We don't do that. So let's please.
Thank you, YK. Honestly, I feel like just giving applause. Because that was so graceful, and I feel that a lot of lessons can be learned from that. BC, your initial thoughts?
I didn't want to put mouth. I didn't want to choke mouth inside this matter, right? Because I was able to see the two sides and try and understand the two sides. First of all, we have a generation of very rude people. They feel that they can talk to anybody anyhow and get away with it. That's Sorosoke generation. Nobody will suppress us. You people, you had your time, you weren't able to speak. It's our time, we can speak. Secondly, I see that any great man is compared, right? But what gives it life is how maybe the family members, the people around choose to now respond. So I remember when Usher came out, they were comparing Usher to Michael Jackson. A whole Michael Jackson. There were a lot. Michael Jackson is a legend till tomorrow. He's still winning awards till tomorrow, right? He's like, let's say Fela is our own Nigerian Michael Jackson. They are on that where they've died for so many years, but their work still speaks for them. People will come up, this person will just do dance small like this. They will say, hey, this one will be greater than Michael Jackson. That one will be greater than Michael Jackson. Those things are, they pass. They fade because people will speak, especially the generation that does not understand the work and legacy that Fela has left behind. A few months back, my son sings all of Fela's songs, was vibing and all of that. I said, where did you? He said they learned it in school. They taught them history. They exposed them to the songs, and he likes the songs and all of that. This is somebody that has been taught. Many people that are writing those messages and insulting what they don't understand they see Wizkid as their idol because it's their generation. So they cannot even begin to fathom the sort of music and the sort of work that Fela had done over the years. We grew up into the music, we have a little bit of understanding. I will not even understand it as much as my father would understand and appreciate the music, right? So when you see some of those things, for me, I would have said ignore. Because people will make comments. The fact that they are still putting him on a pedestal and comparing him to every other person means he's still living. His work is still living.
Yeah, I get your point.
A lot of people who have not achieved as much as him are forgotten. So for you to pick somebody who is making it in this time, right, and you're comparing to somebody who made it in that time, he's a legend.
All right.
They should have just ignored all this back and forth with that.
So yesterday, Nima, you and I were on the show, and the conversation what we've heard since that conversation we had is that nobody called out Seun Kuti. Seun Kuti, people think he caused how this fight and how it eventually, degenerated. Yeah. And it seemed like nobody dared to call out Seun Kuti. Did he do the right thing? Did he carry himself well? Was there any, or was Wizkid just being overzealous and problematic for no just reason?
So yesterday we started a new style to Hot Topic, and we're doing short takes, and so we didn't land our point. But it's not because we don't want to call out what Seun did. What Seun did started honorably, because he called to to put back honor to his father's name. For whatever reasons, these minions who are Wizkid FC started a conversation, and I believe, I don't know if I'm right, because Fela is recently nominated for a Lifetime Achievers Award at the Grammys, and so maybe to jump on that. But what Seun was saying is that my father is beyond just fame. He has a legacy. He started a culture. He fought against injustices. All of this in Wizkid's entire career years, you cannot give it to him. Wizkid has not faced any military, but he is famous for his music. Fela was not just famous for his music. Fela is someone we even need at this time when people think that everything foreign is better than everything African. Because these youth do not know what it is to be proudly, unapologetically African. Yeah, and that was what Fela was, and that was what I saw that Seun was trying to do. But Seun, in his usual style, doesn't know when to stop. I would have loved that, instead of calling out Wizkid continuously, which he must have done maybe because he thought Wizkid could stop this. But what I see from Wizkid, I reiterate what I said yesterday, is distasteful. In the sense that you're using your platform, now that you're famous, you've become an icon, whether just for your creativity or any other work that you stand for. You're using your platform to share videos and insults at a time like this. I agree that he should have had a PR team, or even if he doesn't have a best friend who will tell him, not at the Fela icon, your music started from. You cannot go to the source and insult it. You could have, if Wizkid was talking to Seun and he didn't use words, I can quote what I read, like that your papa, you can't do that. If Fela were alive sitting in his house, like Wale Soyinka was, would Wizkid address him face to face in that manner? Even if his son was badly behaved? He was not
addressing Fela, he was
addressing Seun Kuti. He could, there are better ways. There are words and time and and emotions for these things. And I would have jumped on the Wizkid side. The moment Wizkid started to respond, when they were doing their drama back and forth, Seun and the minions, Seun is the social media person, I just couldn't have been bothered. But the moment he kept going back to the icon that Fela was, what would Wizkid have done? Go low like this, go unfiltered, use social media like this? No, he could have done a better thing. Not just because he doesn't have a social media, but because you are a brand yourself. Yeah, but they said you are a Nigerian brand yourself.
They said Seun was on social media for many days.
Because his minions were posting and reposting. At the time he decided to put a comment in, totally wrong comments. So is he justifying, is he agreeing with what they were doing to Seun, and or was it just provoked? I felt Seun provoked because he continuously talked about it, but what
blew it out of proportion.
Wizkid said was not in response.
Comments
was
that could have just
to the entire family and
comments
to
that
the
could have
legacy.
just passed and could have laughed about it and said these people don't even know what they're saying. The people that recognize Fela to give him a Grammys, you think they're not seeing social media? They know the work he's done. His work is still speaking for him. It's like I personally have a problem with how. Do we go?
Yeah, we're running out of time, and I feel that we have talked about the greatness of Fela. That is understood. What I would like, last comments, if we can, is how we handle this particular conversation that happened. Take it away from Fela. Seun Kuti is well known and respected in Nigeria as not only the son of Fela, but as a musician in his own right, and Wizkid as well. And I feel that conversations like this could have been handled behind the scenes, and then a united front on social media like that.
I think what happened was, you see, someone like me, I'm not a social media person, so I was not even following it. My brother would see something, Femi, and say, look, but I'm not a social media person. I post and go away. You know, so I don't want to say, but I think people who are seeing these things should have called. Look, we are all family.
Yeah.
Plus the Wizkid,
Yes,
plus
so
the
everybody
Seun, we
in
are all
Nigeria.
family. We are one people.
Yeah. I think what...
So what happened? You know, it was when I can't use this on hit the fan.
Yeah.
I was getting calls.
Were now being made.
What can we do?
When the thing had gone out of hand.
proportion.
Yeah. All right.
But I just wanted to say something quickly.
Yeah, quickly,
about
please.
Michael Jackson. They compared Usher to Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson
he
was
was
still
alive.
alive.
She said,
when Michael Jackson died, no, they're not born the person. So they compare themselves to Michael Jackson.
And she is right. She is right. Comparisons between living legends and greats and Michael Jackson are few and far between. In fact, I think they tried to do it to Chris Brown, and Chris Brown said, "Don't even go there. Don't go there. I don't want to entertain it. I don't want to entertain it. Do not compare me to the late king of pop. Don't do it. Don't do it." That's something we need to learn in Nigeria. We don't respect our icons. We don't respect our legends. We don't respect our greats. We need to do better. We need to be educated. That's what the internet is for. Get yourself educated about the people that came before you. It's not just about you. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'll see you in the next one.